Hi, I'm Jess. I'm the Duck Feet resident gardener. I have a few tips for you to open up your gardens in the spring. The first thing is don't clean out your beds too early. There are a lot of pollinators, and there's a whole ecosystem of things, microbes that exist in your soil that really needs to stay intact until it's warm enough for a lot of those, especially the pollinators, to emerge. So you want to wait as long as you can before you clean those beds out. So a lot of us get really eager to get the leaves and all the debris out of our gardens as soon as the snow melts, but you really need to wait for the temperatures to warm up so that you're not injuring all of our small friends that help the flowers grow. Tip number 2 is to try to prune as early as you can. So on the opposite end, sort of like basically as soon as the snow is gone or it looks like we're not going to get more freezing precipitation, that's when you can start to prune. You're going to want to get things before the leaves start emerging if they're deciduous. So I usually shoot for like late March. Basically, if things are still really tight, you don't see any really buds starting to swell, that's the best time, especially for fruit trees. You don't want to prune fruit trees too late in the season because it really stunts them. So get that pruning out of the way before you clean out your beds. Tip number 3 is stop trying to fight against nature. If you find that the weather is not cooperating, if it's staying cold, then you should probably just hold off on trying to open things up, because those plants have no insulation when the temperatures are going back and forth. So just leaving things alone while we wait for spring to arrive is also really, really important. Patience. And that's kind of connected to the first one too. Just don't try too hard to have an agenda, and just sort of, some springs are late, some springs are early, and you kind of got to just let it happen. So don't fight against nature. And of course, it's very important to wear appropriate footwear while you're doing the gardening. I personally love my Duck Feet. They hold up really well, they're waterproof, I work all day, and I brag actively about how little my feet hurt at the end of the day, which is maybe annoying, but it's true. Yeah, I just find that I can layer up socks if I need to. I never get sore feet. The temperature control is amazing. My feet don't get wet. Yeah, I love my boots.